I would like to welcome you on this beautiful Sunday morning. Before we began meditation, we were chanting something that was Om, then Ma, and then Kring. These are the three seed sounds that we begin our meditation with, and we do it every day, at least twice a day, if not more. Om. Om really represents oneness, union. All the sounds on the earth that are being created, when they go up, when it mixes, it sounds like Om. Oneness. Om is the name of oneness. It contains it all. It contains the origin, the middle, and the end. It's all in there. So I remember that oneness, the wholeness. We're not separate. Second seed sound, Bij mantra, is Ma. Ma is the name of unconditional love. If you really sit someday and just say Ma, you'll see it starts from the heart and it flows out. Ma, it opens your heart. Ma is the name of unconditional love. So I remember the oneness, the wholeness. I remember the unconditional love. Then the third sound is Kring. Kring. Kring is the Bija mantra, is the seed sound to evoke Kali, Mahakali, who is remover of darkness and who gives us inspiration to be creatively engaged in the society, in our life. So this is how we begin our day, by remembering that I am whole, I'm not separated, I'm one with everything. I remember the presence of unconditional love in my life, and I am engaging in the world with that inspiration, with my creative energy, without fear. Today is the very special day, actually one of my favorite days of the year. It's Mother's Day. And it's any excuse to express our gratitude to those who are special in our life. Where I grew up, Mother has been given much importance to. And we were reminded almost every day when we were not nice to your mom. Not by her, by somebody else. The mother never told us that be good to me because I am your mother. She never told. It's somebody else reminded you. And this is the beauty of growing up in a community, that there is always somebody to remind you. So what were we reminded? Be nice to your mom. She slept on the wet side for you. You know, 50, 60 years ago, there were no diapers. Still there are not in many parts. So the babies, when they wet the bed, mother puts them on the dry side and herself goes on the wet side. So be nice to your mom. And mother is the first teacher. What does mother teaches us? Mother teaches us that unconditional love. She's always there. It can be not kind to her, not nice to her, and she may say the same thing to you, but deep in her heart, she always has your welfare in the heart. Always. On the surface, it may not seem that way, because every human being has their limitation. They have their own judgments and irritations. But deep in the heart, a mother never wishes harm to the child. And this is what we are celebrating. This is what this day, special day, is carved out for. To remember that. Let go of the surface stuff. Go deeper. When we are in the state of appreciation, all kinds of darkness from our heart is removed. In India, you are constantly reminded, be nice to your mother. She carried you for 9 months in her womb. All those things, who can carry you with you for that 24 hours? So, anyone who has made that kind of sacrifice has for us. If I consider myself a good human being, at least this is what my dharma is, my responsibility is, to express that gratitude. There is a beautiful chant in Navaratri, we say, Kuputro jayeta kvachadapi kumata na bhavati. And in the praise of the goddess, that oh mother, you may think that I am not a good child, but I know a mother who has given birth can never be a bad mother. So I may have my judgment, but there is a time to let go of that and just give our appreciation for this gift in our life. Now, as I said earlier, Ma is the name of unconditional love. That unconditional love comes to us all. That unconditional love is available to every living thing, from an ant to an elephant. If that love that we expect from mom who gave birth to us, if it didn't come from that, that unconditional love came from somewhere else, through someone else. So, why I'm saying this, the word Ma is not only limited to one who is giving birth. This is going to whoever is capable of giving that unconditional love is embodiment of Ma. In our ashram, people call Baba Ma Guru. Ma Guru. That instrument of giving unconditional love is called Ma. Because I know in this time and age there are many people who don't go through motherhood, but that doesn't mean that they are not going to be celebrating Mother's Day. Each one of us has that Ma element in us. Being able to give that unconditional love to someone. Makes us Ma. Whether you are a man or a woman. Ma Guru. Baba used to call Baba Ma Guru. Mother is the first teacher. She teaches us selfless sacrifice. And that's such a good quality that makes us a good human being. To be able to go through little inconvenience for the sake of others. I see this weekend we are having Mother's Day retreat. There are parents here with their children, little children. I see mom's plate is sitting there waiting for them getting cold, but the child is running around there and they're running with a spoon behind the wheel. And their food is getting cold and the leaves are falling on it. They don't care. Their concern is that spoon goes in baby's mouth. And they're so happy when he takes that spoonful of food. And they're just like, wow, they won the lottery. So this is the sweetness in that. That by giving little comfort to the baby, mother feels so much joy. To develop that Ma quality in our heart through our small actions, if we can receive happiness. That one sentence that keeps coming back to me, that changed my life, when Baba said to me, I had everything I could imagine, but I had told him I'm not happy. Feels like something is missing. He said, the day you look for your happiness in the smiles of others, you'll truly find happiness. If you're trying to make yourself happy by getting some more, buying this, getting that, doing this, doing that, it's never going to come back. Develop that quality in your heart to experience happiness by making someone else happy. And this is what we learn from Mother first. Mother is the first teacher. She may not teach it through her words, but she teaches us through her actions. She goes through inconvenience for our happiness. Mother and father. Father's role is usually discipline. Mother's role is softness. It can reverse, but that's the traditional role. So I would remember going home, going somewhere, my father was, He wouldn't worry about if I had clothes, if I had this, if I had money. But mom would come in and she would do this, and before I left the door, she would stick 10 or more rupees in the pocket. Just take this. Don't tell him. So these are little touches. These are little touches of love and kindness that we remember. If it didn't come from the mother, it came from the father. But actually that was the ma coming through that. And whenever you just sit, separate yourself from all your expectations and judgments, think of those moments in your life. And when we are entertaining those thoughts in our mind, our body chemistry changes. Our body chemistry changes. Our body begins to secrete different kind of chemical. The more we are sitting with negative thoughts and unhappy thoughts, that kind of chemical is being secreted in our body, and our body is becoming toxic. Remembering of that unconditional love is the best medicine for good health and well-being. Thinking of those moments of unconditional love that we have received from anyone. The more we think of negative things, more toxic our body becomes. So it doesn't help us. So any moment, any excuse to be in a state of gratitude and appreciation is good for us and good for all around us. I see many people throughout my days here complaining about your mom, complaining about your dad. As long as we remember, everybody is a human being. The person who has given birth to us in the role of Ma has her limitations as a human being. If we sit here with that expectation of receiving unconditional love all the time, that's almost unrealistic expectation. Give them the benefit of being a human being. They have already fulfilled their dharma. We are here sitting in this body, this big. They have fulfilled their dharma of motherhood. My dharma is to appreciate. And if you truly appreciate your mother, she will always be kind to you. Face to face, if you cannot appreciate because you get into this, sit alone in your room in the middle of the night when you can't sleep and find those reasons to appreciate that sweetness in your heart. And the very moment you are thinking about those sweetness in your heart, you're communicating. And it works. So on this special day, whether your mother is in the body or not in the body, doesn't really matter. Just take a moment to just be in a state of appreciation, gratitude, gratefulness. And we call God with the name of Divine Mother here. All the chants we do, it's all about the paying your respect to Ma. Unconditional love. Mother Earth is the perfect symbol of unconditional love. She holds us all. She doesn't say that you are pious and I'm going to hold you, and you are less pious so I'm going to flick you up. She holds you. She gives us everything that we need. Everything that we need comes from the earth. Perfect example of motherhood, Mother Earth. So, mother has her dharma, child has his or her dharma, and if everybody lives according to their dharma, we create heaven on earth. It's very common, it's very human to put the mother on the pedestal and expect everything from her without looking at, am I living my dharma? If I live my dharma, everything will be okay. Anyway, I don't want to go on. This is your day. I would love to hear whatever is on your mind. No complaining. Then you can say anything you want. Thank you all.